And now, The Bonfire with Big J. Oakerson and Robert Kelly.
And it's an actual controller.
No, I believe you, but what I'm reading here on the side just is aboard are a British adventurer,
Yeah.
a French diver, a Pakistani father and son, and the founder of the company that operates the tour.
This sounds like every action movie that's done in the ocean.
The fact that someone's genuinely in life referred to as an adventurer, that means he's called himself that. What do you do exactly? Well, I'm all-around adventurer, I guess you could say.
Well, Jack Vaughn is an adventurer.
When I went on this,
I'm a swashbuckler by trade.
Yeah, Jack is a swashbuckler. He has a sword.
Go ahead,
they were at first calling them all science experts, and when I went on the site like years ago when they started opening it up to the public, if you paid $250,000, you could pick what you want it to be. Like you could be Science Officer Bobby.
I'd like to be lighting engineer.
Cameraman Jay.
I turn the lights on and off.
Yeah.
It was like space camp, except you were going to the Titanic.
Wow.
They're going to connect through text, but shit, I forgot my phone.
That's funny.
So they lost contact an hour. It takes 2.5 hours to get to the Titanic because you basically just drop slowly, and an hour and a half down they lost contact. So it can be anywhere in the water column. It's
why
so
can't they
freaky
just
because
Jacob? Why can't they just dive down and go take a look?
Well, wait. Are they
not
maybe?
like there's a lot of ships that can do this.
No, I mean like a person.
Scramble the very.
I was going to say they lost contact, but is there a chance that they know they have 40 hours of air left? Do you think they're like just doing their search and coming back up? Is that possible?
They're searching. They could have surfaced, or they could be anywhere in the water column, or they could be at the bottom of the ocean near the Titanic.
When you say water column, when you say, I'm sorry, Jacob. When you say water column, what is that? Anywhere below the at any depth.
No, of course. But I'm saying, is there any chance that they just lost contact, but they're just like, wow, fuck, our communications thing's off, but let's still finish what we're doing here. Like, is there a chance? There's probably a chance they're fine, and like they have 40 hours left. Like in 20 hours from now, is it crazy that they just come back up and go like, hey, that was awesome?
Yeah, they're all naked.
Yeah. They'll have hey, Bobby suggested we all have a big little orge. And Bobby is a British adventurer, and you go, no, I'm not, dude. I was just kidding.
But they all have that colored powder from Indian weddings all over them.
There's apparently 7 redundancies to make sure that this thing floats to the top if anything happens to the ship. Even if they lose control, it's designed to float, but nobody spotted them yet. So I think something is severely wrong. So apparently one guy said it's like finding somebody on Mars. It's so difficult.
Or somebody at the bottom of the ocean.
Christine, get it all set up. We have Jacob. We have our guest in the studio. I'm gonna make sure.
One of my favorites.
I know
one of my favorite guests.
Christine's getting.
I'm so glad he's back.
Christine, bring up the plugs, please, if you would, please.
We're talking about the submarine that went down to the Titanic that's missing. Is
because my guess is his take is going to be, and he is correct. This is some white shit. He's got a new special, Domino Effect 2, available right now on YouTube. And you can see him with live dates coming up in Oklahoma, Ontario, California, and Cleveland. Returning to the show, the fucking hilarious Ali Sadiq, everybody. What's up, dude?
What's going on, my man?
You can go to his website, alisadiq.com, to get all his tickets, too.
This is your first time doing the show with Robert Kelly.
Yes, it is.
Soda ran off.
How are you?
I'm doing well, sir.
I just watched your clip this weekend, your Father's Day clip.
Okay.
About how Father's Day is, what is it, 19th?
16th on the list.
16th or 19th, what is it?
19.
19 on the list, and then you go, Arbor's Day is ahead of it, and you're like, I don't even know what the fuck Arbor's Day is. I don't even know what the fuck it is.
I don't know what the fuck Arbor's Day is
What
either.
is Arbor's Day?
Like Earth Day or something like that. It's like trees, something. I love how people want to interview me, and they always go back 11 years, 8 years on me.
No, he just watched.
No, that just came up.
He just happened to watch it his Father's Day.
This is the thing. I just drilled a bunch of people about, so y'all posting the goddamn 11-year-old clip but not posting my new special. They're like, oh, my bad. I'm like, it comes up every year, and it's like I've gotten more traction on that in this last week than I did on my special. I'm like, y'all fucking suck.
I mean,
you never know where it's gonna happen.
Comedy Central just keep getting money off me. That fuck me. Like,
I'm I'm with Burt Kreischer on tour, and I mean, it's a tour built off a story he told 15 years ago.
15 years ago. Like that, I never knew I was gonna be in that space. It's the Father's Day joke. It's Mexican got on boots. I'm like, y'all do know I got a bunch of new shit, right? That y'all can post. Like my friend just came to me. Hey man, I just saw your Father's Day skit. I say, you were there when I did it.
We
He's
were
like,
younger.
But you gotta, I mean, here's the thing. It is Father's Day. If it was Christmas and I brought it up, you have a case. It's fucking Father's Day. So that clip is gonna come out. You know what I mean?
It comes out.
You get no
when
ownership.
I'm
You have no ownership over
I
that
have
one.
no
That's what
ownership.
sucks.
It's
Yeah.
Comedy Central. Well, you know what they do? So
I know. That's why we're independent. I try not to talk about them at all.
I went independent too because of the same reason.
Yeah.
No, they wouldn't take my special. Listen,
No, I posted a clip, right?
Yeah.
Like, say, watch this. If I would have posted that on my page,
yeah,
they would have flagged me.
they flag you. Yeah,
It's insane. But then everybody else get posted, and it's nothing. But I get flagged for it
Oh, that's
because
like
it's
it's
me.
copyright.
Yeah, it's copyright. So that's what made me go independent a couple years back because I did that, and they fucking flagged me.
It's kind of more. It's more expensive, but it was really fun. I did my own this last one.
I
too,
know. I
special.
reposted it.
Yeah, and
BET
fucking-
used to do that too, though. BET, if on holidays, I don't know if you remember, they had the same joke.
Oh man.
So they posted like 6 comics, all with the same fucking
with the same
exact joke.
same fucking joke, just 6 different comics.
One of my favorite moments ever was
When you met me?
When I met you.
When I joined the Bonfire.
You joined the Bonfire.
Oh man, thanks, bro. I just joined. It's like a new thing. He's still a little whipped up about it.
When I did BET's One Mic Stand, that's when Kevin Hart took over.
Yes.
But it was they told me it wasn't Comic View because I was like, I don't want to do Comic View again. And they were like, it's not Comic View, it's One Mic Stand, and Kev's hosting. So I was like, oh man, that's pretty, and Kev even was like, we talked enough then where he was like, dude, come do it, man, it's gonna be great. And I was like, okay. He's like, it's not Comic View, which is hilarious. When you get the contract, it's called Comic View Presents One Mic Stand, so it was Comic View.
Exactly.
But they were paying right at that point and treating you right. They obviously overdid it. They like picked us up and everyone had their own limo, and like they put us up at like a Studio City something. It was all pretty nice.
Yep.
As far as that goes. But we went in the dressing room before the show. He gave Bob Sumner gave a pep talk that was so funny that it was like the fucking, what's the Al Pacino in Any Given Sunday?
Any Given Sunday.
He was like, yo, they're saying black comedy's getting hacky. They're saying everyone's doing the same shit. He goes, and I told him, like, One Mic Stand's about to be different. We got Kevin Hart involved on this. And he's like, and we're going to do something different. He goes, ain't going to be no fucking stools and shit out there. There ain't going to be no putting in crazy fake teeth and doing like the accent. Ain't gonna be people doing slave voices out there. We're gonna show them that black comedy is here to and then all these comics going like, yeah. And then everybody went out there and fucked stools. And I mean, everyone did almost everything he said, did the exact same thing he said on stage. They still had to. They're like, well, I do have to do my teeth bit because I brought the teeth.
I had teeth bit when I first started.
Did you have a fake teeth bit?
I had,
a lot of people did.
When I first started, I had buck teeth, and I had to travel with them. It was the worst, and I forgot them at one gig when I did Maine. I had a joke. I put the buck teeth in. I went, "I'm a goofy vampire." Duh.
I used to get in the underwear.
You know, I was.
What'd you say?
I used to get in the underwear on stage. At what?
You know, I was at that pep talk.
No, really?
Yeah, because this is the this.
It'd be funny if he gave it.
I've always talked about how fucking horrible One Mic Stand is. This was the only show that every comic was calling each other talking about, did you air? And then it was like no. It was like, all right, cool. Didn't nobody want to air. I was so happy I didn't fucking air.
The first round, they said the audience was all paid audience, so they were just terrible. And they go, we got to reshoot the whole thing. And then they just brought in a paid audience. They just did it again.
Paid audience.
And I did it. It was unmemorable to say the least. Ray, what's his name? Lipinski, not Ray Lipinski, is that right?
Who was the person that got?
They threw a fucking high heel shoe at him, and a woman tried to attack him on stage. He was one of the white guys that would be in the black circle. Why am I?
You know, bad.
He's a sweet dude. I like him a lot. Ray Lipowski.
You know, bad. You have to suck.
What was this guy's name? I was there, and it was just fucking. It
is Ray Lipowski. It is.
It was crazy. One Mic Stand was so horrible that nobody wanted to air. And it was because the audience was paid, and it was like, it was ridiculous.
Yeah,
and I remember that
speech.
And so the crazy thing about the speech and the crazy thing about the green room. So we were waiting on each other to come back in the green room so we could tell you how good you did, because the audience wasn't giving you shit. It's like the audience was fucking horrible. And it was terrible. You would wait.
Such a bad production.
It was a bad production.
Do you know how bad you have to be to hate the comic that much where you're going to walk home with one shoe?
Oh, that woman, Ray Lapowski.
That's a fucking decision.
She bought a backup shoe.
She tried to attack him.
She had shoes in her purse. She had throwing shoes. She had boo shoes.
It's the thing. Like, I've always wondered, when women throw their panties at you on stage, do they take them off, or is it like a spare pair that they have?
I think the hopes they take them off, I guess, but like bringing the spare pair. But I will tell you that when I was on stage at that heavy metal festival I emceed one year, I made a joke about people throwing bra. It doesn't really happen to comedians. And I got hit with a large bra from a large woman, and one hurt when it hit me. That underwire was like a fucking rebar. That thing hit me so hard. And also, getting made contact with something that's thrown from off stage is it's like really like, it's hard to be funny right through it. For a second, you gotta be like, yo, that was fucking scary. Like, it could have been anything. A rock. Did you see, what's her name? BB Rexa? Is that her name? Did you see that video? Someone pegged her in the head with a phone from like the third row of a concert. Bring that up.
That shit hurt.
Did you see that?
No, I didn't see it, but I know it hurt. I know damn well it hurt.
Remember the time Billy Burr got hit with a donut?
No.
Remember when comics, when they first opened in New York, they like blew it out. It was like the fanciest comedy club since Caroline's.
Too much.
And they spent way much money, and they had these donuts, these fancy fucking donuts. And Burr was on stage eating it, and some lady got so mad he said something, and you just see a donut fly on the stage.
They was serving donuts?
You see the powdered sugar just bounce off his shirt.
Fancy donut. Yeah, that comedy club, they built an immediate like 3-camera shoot, like high def cameras, like the most state of the art thing. Started paying comics like 20 grand more than their quote at like Caroline's just to get them over there, and then they just got tanked.
Yeah.
And it was more than
They
that.
were like doubling quotes. They spent $12 million turning the place from a grocery store to this state-of-the-art club, and it closed after 4 years.
It was crazy.
don't
I mean,
you-
they paid me $15,000 for a weekend. And
The spots would be a couple $100 on like weekends. It was
Yeah.
crazy. It was like it was outlandish. They just wanted people to go there and like come through. But the thing was, comics still aren't going to like just hang at like a place. You know what I mean? Like that's an end of the night thing. So just no one really gave a shit about it at all. It didn't become like a place where people like sought out to go.
The donuts were good though. The donuts were real good.
All the food was good. Food again was it was overly good. You didn't need it to be that good.
If they
Who
were
is this
doing
girl?
that in L.A., comics would be staying.
Oh,
They would be living.
they all go home at 8:00 anyway.
It's weird. It seemed like they do.
L.A.
Yeah,
I don't know if it's like that so much. I've been hung at the Comedy Store late for a while now, but when I first used to go there, I used to love it because I'd be in New York and Chappelle it was a time where he was kind of coming in a lot years and years ago, and he was like bumping doing those like 7-hour sets. And I was at the Laugh Factory one of my first times out in L.A., and he came in, and I was like still 6 more comics away, but the other 5 comics left because they were like, Chappelle's on, dude, we're getting out of here. And I was like, if I stay, if he does get off like in a reasonable time, could I still go on? And they were like, yeah. And he did like an hour, and it was like the crowd was just hyped. It was great. They let me do like 45 minutes on that show because all the comics were like, fuck this. I mean, I went on at like 10 p.m. It wasn't crazy late. I used to like leave my house here at like 10 o'clock to go do shows.
Yeah.
I got bumped in L.A. by everybody. Literally one night.
What was your most hurtful
I was
one?
at the Improv. I got bumped by every famous comic you could imagine that came in.
Yeah, but which one hurts the most? Like Dak Shepard bummed me out.
Dane Cook.
I got bumped by Dak Shepard. I didn't know this stand-up comedy. And they go, oh, he's going on.
I got bumped.
Tom
by,
Arnold was a close second.
Oh, Tom! I actually yelled at Tom Arnold. I yelled at. He had his show at the Laugh Factory where he would host.
Yeah.
And there's 10 people there, and he's rambling, just rambling on and on, whatever. And he's supposed to bring me up, half hour late. I went to Greenblatt's next door and got soup. That's how late this fucker was. So I'm eating my soup, and this lady girl runs over. She goes, "He's bringing you up. He's bringing you up." And I go, "But I'm eating my soup." "But he's bringing you up. Can you please?" So I left my soup. I went over there. He goes, "All right, you guys. This guy, he's from Boston." Anyways, and then he went into another story. 20 minutes later, I sat there seething. 20 minutes later, no joke, 20 minutes later, he goes, all right, let's give it up for this guy, Robert Kelly. Just brings me up.
Let's give it up for this guy.
And I went on stage, I go, "You're a fucking, in my life, has it the more insulting thing ever done." He goes, "It wasn't that bad." I go, "Fuck you, Tom. It was bad. I got soup. I have soup in the Greenblatt's waiting for me. Wasn't that bad."
Oh, buddy, you know, it's funny. You were almost going to catch the blame, Bobby, for something that wasn't you.
Dan leaving?
No.
Oh.
Not Dan.
Sorry.
Tammy Pescatelli this weekend on the Burt Kreischer tour. What? I was saying how, like, you're on the show now.
Yeah.
And she was like, "Oh, I love Bobby." She goes, "You know, one time," and I could tell it was a thing where I was like, maybe she doesn't like you very much, because it seemed like a pleasant thing at first. But she goes, "Bobby, one time I used to be the house MC at the Cleveland Improv, and Bobby came through one time, and when he gave me his credits on a laminated, like, index card." And that, she goes, and she wasn't allowed to bring paper on stage. The owner didn't like that, so she went out there and tried to remember what she could. And afterwards, that you went over and scolded her on, like, "Did you ever do these credits? Have you ever done these? Because these credits are my credits, and I worked for them. That's why they're credits, and you read all of them." And ran her down, and I was like, "Oh wow, that's crazy." Well, it's not Bobby anymore, so it'll be funny to bring that up. It wasn't you.
No, of course not.
It was Bobby Collins, though.
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
I'll sandbag him, I guess.
I know exactly who it was. I knew. First of all, I'm not
that emotional about my intro. I really am not.
I thought that was Rob Snyder she was talking about.
First of all, I've never laminated anything.
Of course. When she said it was you, I was like, that's definitely not you at all now. But I was like,
No.
but that might have been a funny story from your past.
I don't even write my jokes down on a piece of paper that well before my own show.
I've always said, unless you're saying from Ace Ventura's Pet Detective and you're Jim Carrey coming out, the credit means nothing. So I'm like, just say whatever you feel, man.
Yeah.
Hit one of the things, none of them, all of them.
I say this.
One of them.
I wouldn't be a big fan of, like, hey, this next guy's Jay Oakerson. I'm like, all right. I mean, like,
I say
get
that.
him a little hyped.
Or,
I say
or one
this.
mic stand. Oh, you saw on one mic stand. You're like, fuck you.
I say,
Should it be Kevin Hart?
do my credits. This is what you can say. This, and this. But if you forget any of it, I don't give a fuck. Like,
Yeah.
I take all the dude. I've been on this. I've been that. I've been that. If you say that, that's great. If you fuck it up, I don't care. Just bring me up. I just hate when they bring me up excited, like when they're like, "Are you guys ready?"
Like you're a wrestler.
Yeah, it's
you're
like,
a wrestler.
dude, chill the fuck out. There's 6 people in the crowd.
I guess I'm a little different. I've never been, backstory, I've never been bumped in LA. Why? Because I never go up.
Can't be bumped if you're not on anyway.
I've never had a desire to go up in LA. Like, never.
I think you would do great there, but I will say in LA proper, particularly, it's not. I like California a lot.
Yeah. Not LA, not Hollywood.
Sacramento, even Ontario,
San Diego.
San Diego, I love.
La Jolla, all that.
LA, it's five, and they're also only like 10-minute sets usually out there and shit. But I feel like it's 5 minutes before they stop going, like, what the hell is he doing? Like they don't even know. They don't know what's happening.
Yeah.
Because I don't know. I just don't have, like, and you sit down too. It's a similar, like, hey, what do we got going on here? And they're like, just fucking say the jokes. Like, they're so frazzled. They're just actors. They're just all actors and waits.
The last 5 times I went to LA, I didn't go on stage. I have no desire to get stage time either. And like, you want to go up? I'm like, nah, I'm good. I'd rather just go next door and smoke a cigar at V Cuts.
Let the kid that's been coming here for 6 months that you haven't let go up, let him go up.
Yeah.
Because I don't need just stage time. I don't need another picture. I've never done chocolate sundaes. I've never had the desire to. All of those.
Laugh Factory. I think
Yeah, that's that Laugh
once.
Factory. I headlined the Improv, and I never forget coming there. And the guy named Jamie was over it at the time. He said, well, how much time you going to do? I said, an hour. He's like, oh, no. Headliners don't do hours. They do like 20 minutes. I was like, well, y'all better figure something out because I'm doing an hour. And he's like, they're not going to stay. I'm like, whatever you think. You know, they don't have to stay.
Yeah,
I'm doing an hour.
Where are they gonna go?
I did an hour. I remember Jay Phillips was doing the next show after me, and he's like, "Hey man, all these people stayed." I'm like, "Yeah." He told me that they weren't, and then, but you know, I'm like, "Man, what type of damn headliner does 20 minutes? Where you take that on the road at?"
Dude, Patrice used to, at the comic strip, he used to get so mad if Lisa Lampanelli was on the shows with him because he didn't like the way she did whatever, you know, her like her thing. So like when he was on, he would do like extra long at the end. It's the end of the show, but he would stay long. And you know, so weird. My ex-wife like loved it. 'Cause I'd be there too. So I'm like, everyone's like, let's just go watch Patrice. It's great. But some staff didn't like Patrice, you know, and they just wanted to go home and they'd get super mad at him. But he used to tell him, he'd go to the schedule. They go, hey Patrice, tonight, you know, come on, maybe don't go so long on the late show. You just get the schedule and be like, I'll say it again. If Lisa Lampanelli goes here, and he just starts circling it with pencil really big, then I'm gonna do an hour here. And he really would just go until they left. Like they'd start trickling out and then eventually be like, all right, later, whatever.
I used to have to light Godfrey's money on fire at the cellar. I'm not even
To get him off stage?
3:30 in the morning, and I'm just, like all the wait staff are like sitting, like falling asleep on the stairs.
You're hosting?
And I'm hosting, and I just take his money and put a flame to it, and he'd finally go, I gotta go. Yeah, it's crazy.
Yo, by the way, Special was dynamite.
Oh, thank you, man.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
I thought you were talking about my special that just came out too. I didn't know, dude. I mean, yeah, it's Killbox. Louis C.K. directed it. It's on his website.
Domino
Independent.
Effect too.
We're independent. I'm independent. You know what I mean? I mean, whatever. I mean, Dog Belly, fucking awesome. But thanks. Thanks for throwing that, everybody. If you guys are listening, you can't see visually. He pointed at both of us at the same time. It was awesome.
Great special, fellas.
Great special. He didn't say fellas, but he was about to. I cut him off. Sorry, brother.
Fellas was coming off.
Fellas was definitely coming.
We should take a break and then come back because we do we have reads today?
Yeah.
What?
Oh, Jesus.
We should take we'll take a break and come back because I want Ollie Jacob is on camera over there. And we were talking. He was giving us the real lowdown about what's going on with the Titanic people, who are gone missing underwater and only have 40 hours of air
Did
left.
you hear about that? A submarine, independent submarine, went down to the Titanic with just regular people who paid $250,000 each to go down, and the thing was actually controlled by an Xbox remote, and the thing's gone missing. And
Surprise!
They have 40 hours of air left. So it's not even like we can say
They can't come up. They just can't come up.
We don't know where they are.
No one knows where
But
they're at.
Jacob is an expert at it, and we don't know where they are.
So just push up on the controller.
Yeah, I'm arguing they might just be fine and just finishing their trip.
Push B or X, and then start going. Wow.
At some point down there, if I was on a video game controller, I would do if it was all failing, I would do up, down, left, right, left, BA start. I'd be like, it's all else fails. Give it a whip. We're hanging out with Ali Sadiq, everybody. Domino Effect 2, available right now on YouTube. Always fucking hilarious. And we'll be right back with him on the Bonfire.
And now, back to the Bonfire with Big J. Oakerson and Robert Kelly.
It's going to be a hot one today.
So much to talk about.
There's so much to talk about, and the energy in the room it's
good.
It's electric.
Boogie, woogie, woogie.
Boogie, woogie, woogie. We have
The guest of guests on the Bonfire.
he's not even a guest. He's the Bonfire.
in the Bonfire verse.
Nah, me?
Here he is.
He was the Bon of Bonfire.
He's the Bond. You are the fire. And I'm the one that's going to put
And
it
that's
out.
why now it's coming.
I got my...
Bobby's here to step all over. Fire's dangerous, guys.
You're going to burn down a forest.
I'm going to change it to the Bond.
Oh, you got a Not Dan shirt?
Yeah, you got a Not Dan shirt on,
So
dude.
great.
I have my Not Dan shirt on.
I walked up and that's the first thing you showed me.
That's great. Not Dan.
Yeah.
Dude, this is what's up.
What's up, dude?
tell you
What's up,
Scott
guys?
in the
Tell you
motherfucking
what's
house. We had so much to talk about. Me and Bobby really shared.
Dude, this was.
We trauma bonded last night, but we were in the trauma.
We were in the trauma, and you changed the course of my kid's life, I think, last night.
I love it.
I don't love
Where'd
it.
you guys go?
We went to go see The Cure at Madison Square Garden.
Christine's smiling, everyone.
Christine
Jay's
barely
miserable.
enjoyed it. I didn't make Christine miserable during it,
Dude,
though.
the band
No,
barely
no.
enjoyed
I'm
it.
saying she was. You looked miserable.
No,
She
I was a great sport through it all. I sat there. I tried to have a good time. I stood up for the songs that a bunch of songs until I couldn't anymore.
Did you pop on any of them?
Sure, Burn, the song from the Crow.
Yeah.
Good tune. Lullaby. It's just funny. I just kept going. The Spider-Man.
Yeah, you were doing that all.
They had-
Were there any that got you?
Yeah, the last one when I got to leave. I hated it. I hated it.
That is the worst.
Bobby, the best face I saw on Bobby when I would look back 4 rows to him was him just going like, It was a real like okay, how many more? And when me and Bobby's face and text to each other at one point, he did
So you guys weren't sitting next to each
he
other.
did 15 songs, and then he came out and he goes, it was an encore, by the way. When he came out for his first encore, he goes, "Oh, we're about halfway through the show now." We're like,
No.
come on, dude.
Were you? And you guys weren't.
Come on.
Bobby's face is so sad. You weren't sitting next to each other.
No,
Me and
Here's another
Bobby,
thing,
me and
too.
Bobby lapped the arena at one point to go get earplugs for Max. It was just to do something.
So you guys are having a miserable time.
Dude,
what are Dawn-
We were laughing through the thing.
we were laughing, but it was sad. I mean, it opened up just sad.
What's the cure? What do you think you were going to get?
Well, dude, you need a cure for the cure.
The opening band,
what
by the
you
way,
need. They
the
should have-
opening band, by the way, was a Scottish Cure, and they were called the Twilight Sad.
No, they weren't.
Dude.
And they just performed for a
Just
packed
sat-
house of sitting people, getting through them to go hear the same exact songs again.
The dark,
It was
though.
the
They
Cure.
were in the dark.
Was it just sad Scottish rock before the Cure?
Yeah.
It
That's
was-
exactly what
It
it
was Scottish Cure. They're the same exact
And
music.
because of his accent and the lead singer of The Cure, he's from Manchester, you can't understand a word they fucking say to you.
True.
It's just this. It's like
No, he's talking about when he taught his in between songs.
really?
when-
The in-between
once in a while
shit.
when he'd go,
I want to kill myself every day. It's hard for me to pick myself up out of bed.
well, this is what the show's missing. I
want to end it all right
Bobby,
now.
do that Scottish guy.
It can only be one.
Okay.
I want to get
know
my
what?
name in the golden pages. I
buddy.
went to the Cure concert
that's
last
why-
night.
and that's why-
Every day you re-earn that chair again.
Guys, and that's why I'm coming by today.
Dude.
I'm coming by today to let you know about a little thing that I've been working on called Dan's Voice Academy. We're launching this bad boy July 1st.
Sign me up! Sign me up!
I got guest speakers Frank Caliendo, Michael Winslow. There is a contract out. We have not heard back.
I'm in. Jim McClure is going to pay for it.
Well, funny you bring up Jim McClure. He was an early investor. We sat this thing on the ground level, and we've been building up.
Get you a family discount on that.
I will teach you how to learn how to do it, Rodney Dangerfield.
Buddy, they
Yeah,
need
no
somebody-
respect.
Dude, first of all, he looks like if Ron Jeremy was the Joker.
He's bad.
I'm sorry, but it's the thought of him going, do you want to know how I got this boner? Do you want to know why your pussy makes me so hard?
He's bad, dude.
People think my penis is big, but it's only really 2 inches. 2 inches from the floor.
That looks like security.
He knows he's a fat, ugly clown, so he stays off camera until he's right on top of it. But there's no stage show.
There's no production whatsoever. They have 2 90-inch plasmas hanging from the ceiling.
He's not wrong. They're so small.
And then they have stock fucking like iPhone footage behind them, like just raindrops, and then just a pretty black girl at the beach.
He's sad, dude. He doesn't have enough time to think about a stage show. Him popping up on that, though, I'm not gonna lie. The quality is SD on the screen. If I'm looking at you, Jay, and you were to tell me what's on the screen, I would honestly say Leatherface.
Can I? It's crazy. Yeah,
I would honestly say Texas.
Yeah, it's right
Texas
before he
Chainsaw
closes the basement door.
Yeah, or when they get away and he's just holding a chainsaw on stage. Just angrily. Damn, how long was the show? Front to back?
17 hours. I believe it was
Damn.
17 hours.
We were in the room. 3 hours and 45 minutes.
I actually went in and got French fries and a hamburger, and I left. They had breakfast, serving breakfast outside.
That is so fucking long.
Danny, you don't even understand. I don't want to go to this. I don't want to go.
He didn't want to go.
Lou, turn my mic up. I need some more
I don't
heat.
want to go to
I don't. Listen to my voice.
Well, you said...
I didn't want to be there. I begged Jay, please. And he said, we're going to have fun. Ari's coming. Sal's going. Josh, Christine, bring Matt. We're going to have fun. First of all, I got a phone call this morning from Joe DeRosa, and he called me early, which is usually a bad thing with Joe.
Yeah, that means he's stewing on
No, he was
something.
calling to say how much that sucked.
Well, he called me up, and I go, hey, Joe, what's up? Because I know it's coming. And he goes, hey, buddy, how are you? I'm just calling to say hi. And I went, really? Oh, cool, hi. And then I heard, hey, 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 hey. And it was stupid Keith Robinson on the phone
That's
with
so
me.
funny.
And they were in a skybox with tater tots and all kinds of snacky poos.
Why were they up there?
Because they were with Sal. Yeah, I was next to two lesbians, middle-aged lesbians.
Keith went to the Cure?
Not Keith. Keith can't go anywhere.
Who?
It was him trashing me for going to the Cure. Him and DeRosa.
Oh, gotcha.
Because we were sitting in the.
Joe was in the box.
He was in the box with Ari and Aziz and. Yep. And they had tater tots and snacks and drinks, and it was a wonderful time.
Yeah.
And I
You were
was
just
up,
sitting next to a weeping lesbian.
I was next to a weeping lesbian, and I'm pretty sure it was two aliens.
Me and Christine are at...
Two bald guys with hats that they stole off the human.
Me and Christine-
The thing that powers our spaceship is sadness.
Dan, they were there. They didn't stand up the whole show. They would look at each other and then look back at the show, and then they were gone.
Now it makes sense that the lead singer of The Cure looks like, you got any sugar?
he really the bug.
Yeah,
Looks
he
like the
goes,
bug.
you got any sadness?
I had a cat. It means the world to me.
I had a girlfriend. She broke up with me. I'm pretty bummed about
It
it.
is what the show's missing. Can you just lay some shit down once a week?
Dude, it was mind-numbingly bad.
3 hours and 45 minutes
Not of sadness, of fucking pure fucking
The
sadness.
Twilight sad first.
I mean, dude,
6 different ways up in my heart.
Every
hey,
song.
everyone. I guess, we shut down selling sodas.
every
They're
song.
bad for you.
We just ran out of extra large t-shirts.
Can I tell you how
What
bad-
you like?
Let me tell you how boring their show is and how shitty their music is. He sounded perfect.
Great,
Really?
fantastic.
He sounded
Really?
perfect.
He sounded
Just
like
the album.
Sounded like the album.
Let's maybe phrase that. He sounded like the creep that he is on the album.
Yeah,
Okay?
damn, dude. I like Bobby Left an Enemy.
He hit all the notes.
Bobby Left an Enemy of, what's his name? Robert
Smith.
Robert
Dude,
Smith.
he hit all the notes. Mm-hmm. He hit the highs high. Everything he was supposed to do. He didn't bullshit any song.
Yeah.
And it's still.
I mean, dude, it sounded like you guys sat through.
Here's what they did.
Like a presentation.
Also at about an additional, with no exaggeration, 3 to 4 minute intro on every song of just instrumental.
that you can't understand a word. His Manchester accent, his Guy Ritchie shitty accent.
Hey, suppose it was over, son.
Mate. Here's the thing too. They held us hostage.
How?
They did a fucking double encore
2 encores.
until they got to the last.
7 songs and 9 songs are the encores.
Dude, they did
Wait,
the.
excuse me?
7 song encore 1.
That's
Nine
there's no way
songs.
no, dude, that's a troll. That's not.
But they
you
did-
don't do a 9-song double fucking
The second
encore.
half of the show is encores.
Dude,
And
that's crazy.
This is how I know this guy's a dickhead. He's an asshole, and he knows that we were fucking. He was just punishing us. On the last one, he said
Bobby's saying that you guys are just getting punished.
because he made a
He's
joke.
just fucking punishing you.
He made a joke, and it was funny. But I know he knows what he was doing to all of us.
Yeah.
Because he went, okay, this is a new song. A new song. He's playing a new song on the
Is it
second.
double encore?
And then he goes like this. It's called Blood Red Sadness of Death or something like that. And we all went, what the fuck? And he went, I'm just joking. And he went into like the song, but like
It can't all be sad.
then he was kidding, and then he went into his hit song. What the fuck song was it?
Oh no!
Friday.
He started.
It's
He started doing.
Friday,
He goes.
I'm alone.
He goes. The new song called Tuesday's Gray.
Who knows? Yeah.
And he kept going. It gets the line from the song. He goes Tuesday. He was just giving a little quirky
Whatever.
setup for it. Here's
And he goes,
the problem I had.
Also, do you have any sugar?
In the first encore. In the first encore, the second or first song he did in the encore. No, it is. It was the first song in the encore. Do you remember? So, Bobby, we have to go through a lot of these musicians with you on the show, but Lisa Gale
God damn, dude.
is a crazy. She was a crazy housewife whose husband at one point.
Dude,
her
bring up,
husband had
oh
money.
my God, Bobby, the hits that you get to learn, I get to watch them through your eyes.
Dude, if I have to go to another one of these
No,
things,
no. These are all
I'll
internet.
quit. I'll
No.
quit.
These are all
I'll
internet.
quit.
You'll see the point I'm making in a moment.
This is a rich lady whose husband pays for her music videos.
No.
This song rules.
I'd rather went to this last night.
Yeah, honestly, I would have gone with you. I would have gone to see Lisa Gale. I don't know about Kira.
I'd learn line dancing for this show. I
That's
would go see
when
it.
my 3-second rule comes into play.
What is it, you old hot?
You
Almost
can
called it.
only look for 3 seconds, then look away.
I'm into this.
One,
It's
two,
just my
three,
3-second
four.
rule. The kind of rules you had in school. It's just a 3-second rule. It's my 3-second rule.
Everybody's smiling in the room right now.
Yeah.
Everybody's smiling.
They are. And
Opposite
also,
of Robert
Christine,
Smith. Robert
pop on-
Smith, get your shit together. Call up Lisa Gale, find out what the secret sauce is, and put it in.
Pop on coffee and tea so we get to taste it.
Oh,
And then I'm
coffee
gonna
and tea,
play.
be with me?
And then I'm
Are
gonna
you
play the
kidding me?
Cure connection I have here.
Man,
I
that
just
must have been.
taste. We get a taste of Lisa Gale. She's batshit crazy.
Everybody should go see The Cure and then go see her, and that will make you like this person. 'Cause
Oh, for sure.
I'm in love with her.
She cleansed the palate.
And I love her fucking necklace too from Arizona.
All of it, dude. It's such mom jewelry.
To me, this is the hit.
Is this coffee and tea or be
Yeah.
with me? It's fucking
Coffee
jam,
and
dude.
tea. I like both of those.
Yeah,
thump
dude.
it.
Well, coffee, tea, or you get this piece of ace. Look at all the fucking
Turquoise
turquoise,
up.
dude. The turquoise warrior.
I'm liking turquoise.
Lisa Ale, the turquoise minx.
Luke, could you please give her a respectful volume, please?
Drink it in, Bobby.
It doesn't matter what you choose.
So-
You've got my heart pounding. I won't.
Well, you gotta watch, Bobby. Also,
Let's get it.
Her Macho Man
she
glasses.
is crazy. She's wearing Macho Man glasses, all her mom clothes.
I'm nothing wrong with any of this so far.
This right here. Look at this hold. That's one of the best things ever. She holds his face, got me going. Coffee or tea or be with me. No matter what you choose. It's just a
Time spent with you. You're the one that makes me melt from the love that I have felt.
I love this.
They just hold these
Do
pictures.
that right there. That.
The
That's
hands
best
on the
part.
the hand on the thighs is
I
her
love.
move.
She doesn't know what to do with her mouth after
Yeah.
she's done singing in between.
She says it.
She looks like the. Do you remember in Insidious Part 3 when they found that it was a guy dressed like a woman?
No.
That's what she looks like.
Dawn has that outfit. I mean, just FYI.
She got a Lisa Gale.
She's got a Lisa Gale.
So now, Bobby, to
Yes.
fill you in now. So Lisa Gale has a song. I guess when she was younger, she had a child pass away. Now that's not funny. Unfortunately, the song she wrote about it is because she's not a good musician, and they really go on the nose with it. And one of the lines is, she goes, "Why did my child have to die?" It's crazy. Christine, please.
How'd the child die? This is sad.
I don't.
Iraq War.
But I mean,
Fallujah.
the song is written. It's like it was written by AI because she's like, remember right in the beginning, she's like, "I brought you home from the hospital, and then a tragedy happened."
I want her to write a song for Max that I lost Max to a Cure concert.
Oh yeah. Now my son's all sad.
If you recall, they also do in this video, they do the little boy on a swing, and then
He's gone.
disappears while he's swinging.
Really makes you think.
She throws it all out there. The point I will make about this.
She looks like she's in the Fabulous Freebirds. That bombed.
Can you put?
No, it didn't. I liked it.
But it does. She
I
does.
had one.
Is it
I
because you
had
saw
one.
Zach's post today about? I saw Zach Amico posted for Father's Day.
About Michael P.
PSAs.
Yeah, I was just saying because of her. Yeah, that was.
She does have Michael PSAs.
I told you, the older women get, they start to dress like Starship Commanders. And I said this before on the show, and it's a fucking fact. Look at women in their 50s, 60s.
Starship Commander?
They as they
They
get
love
older,
One Pieces.
they become generals. They get shoulder pads, and they start wearing fucked up hats. They look like Star Trek.
Dude, they're like
It's
they're like
100%.
they're
Not
like
wrong.
like when a country gets taken over by a military leader.
Yeah, 100%. Look.
They dress like warlords.
Yeah, they do. They just go
They
nuts.
dress like third world warlords.
Do you remember when we met each other in college? I was a woman then. Now I am a warlord.
Bob, you can't overlap at Dan's voices.
I love his voices so much.
We all love those goddamn voices.
First of all, not gay.
Dan's Voice Academy,
Son of a
backed
bitch.
by Jim McClure.
I'm
Now
sorry.
opening in two locations in West Village.
West Orlando. It's got to be across two places. We're in West Orlando. It's
Odd
in
spots.
Saskatoon.
That's Saskatoon.
Gotta play. This is her song.
I think so. I think this.
Ow.
Jay just smashed his ear on the microphone.
Oh, coffee or tea or be with me.
Oh yeah, this is definitely it. She's never sad before.
Oh my God, dude! At the playground. Also, if you're with your kid and she's trying to film this music video, and you're just at the playground, you go, "Hey, lady, you're really bringing down the
How about, if you have
vibe."
to play how about they have to play the kid that dies?
Oh yeah,
Oh, they show the kid?
Well, it's not the actual
No,
kid.
I know
Yeah,
the-
yeah, oh, yeah.
yeah. They did a weekend at Bernie's with the real kid.
They tied string to his wrist and puppeteered him.
She goes, "I want you to use my son."
It's
But Lisa, he's been dead for 6 months. I want you to use my son.
and
movie magic. Make it happen.
put my turquoise necklace on his neck.
Now, this
My
will
husband's
revive him for 24 hours, but he will consume the flesh of humans.
I took this off a dead Indian chief.
I want to put this. And my name is Commander.
Commander Gale.
Commander Gale.
Right, let Bobby
Commander
get it.
Gale, everybody that's user. Commander Gale.
Don't you hate bangs on an old woman?
Oh,
I love it.
go play this. This is
Oh, this is sad.
It's a William Rivera joint?
It was Memorial Day.
Oh, God, it's
wow,
immediately.
wow.
Here's the thing, it's so sad.
Wow.
It's just immediately
Jay,
great.
Jay, I
It's
don't-
just immediately grating.
Listen
You're
to me,
like,
dude. I
This is
don't
a
know-
woman, this is a mother who's lost her child, and you're still like, oh.
I don't know if I can do this.
to doodle day.
You've put me through enough. You've put me through enough yesterday, and I don't know if I
Yeah,
can do
dude.
I
this.
went through it with you, dude.
You did.
I didn't ask you to do anything that I wasn't doing myself. I asked nothing of you that I wouldn't be willing to jump in the dirt and do with you. And I am well versed in Lisa Gale, and you have to see this.
Yeah, but at least you had Josh next to you, like coke dancing the whole time.
Oh, was he really?
Yeah.
He goes, you know what's crazy about it is I'm supposed to be
Is
sad,
he what
but I
Josh said?
don't. I feel so good.
I'll tell you what Josh said to me yesterday. He goes, "I'm watching it, dude. I get it now. I get it. I get the cure."
Oh.
I don't know what that means, but it made me laugh.
Here we go.
Also, just on a slight note about concerts in general, everybody, unless you're sending a specific thing to be like, "Hey, Mom, look, I filmed like 20 seconds of this song. It's that song." I don't understand how many people. You're making a shitty video that someone has already made, by the way, at the same show from a better seat. Even you're never going to use this again. It's such a waste. And everybody, no one does this, by the way. They don't film and watch the show. They look through. It's nuts.
Yeah, everybody around me was videotaping like they were making a documentary. It's
insane.
Except for the aliens, they were actually using their bionic eyes.
They're like, zip, zap, zap,
I'm
zap.
telling you, dude.
I think we had a special needs kid next to us because his parents were next to him. They did not seem to be into it at all, but he was super into it. But then
He goes,
came
"Hey,
back with a
Jay."
tall boy.
Josh goes, "Hey, Jay, this guy's super strong.
This guy keeps
Watch
missing
this."
his mouth with the popcorn.
He came back with a tall boy at one point, so he wasn't too young.
Well, Well, they
And
have
then
to sell. Technically, you do have to sell beer. Do you have to sell beer if like someone who's mentally retarded comes into the liquor store and they're
if
like,
they're of age, yeah.
Yeah, 100%. What, they can't drink beer because
no,
they
I know, but you just gotta feel bad if they're like if they come in with a heavy order.
Yeah, if they put it in cereal, you
There
gotta
was
stop that.
empty seats in front of
They go-
us, and Josh thought about one point. He goes, "I think I'm going to go down there." I was like, "Why?" I'm like, "We're all like here, like talking about." He's like, "Man, I want to dance, man." Like he meant it.
To the Cure?
Yes.
The whole time I looked down,
To the Cure?
dancing.
Dude,
little
I mean,
hip
like, and,
kick.
and by the way, like, eyes closed, like he was feeling it, dude.
There's-
He was
there's
living
two-
it.
there's
Is he on
two-
drugs?
There's two dances. There's,
Yeah, not like heavy drugs of any kind now.
Dan, there's two dances at the Cure. There's the little arm flowing
That's fun.
like water, and then there's the head, just the head, where they just
Yeah. Was there any of this? Is there any of this?
Yeah, of course.
100%. That's the one
There was
dance.
also a guy in our row that looked like young Robert Smith.
I think like the only way you can dance the Cure is like this.
No.
Can I explain an emotion that you might understand? This song, when this song came on, I
Hate,
know this song.
sadness?
I know this song, and I don't like it. But because on pure familiarity, I was like, okay, okay.
Oh, something I kind. It's like when you see an American overseas.
Son of a bitch.
You're
Yeah.
Like, hey, where you from?
Dude, they held us hostage all night long, double encore, and then they played.
7 and 9 is fucking insane. Like 7 and 9 is cruel.
It's hostage. Then they played that song, and it's 20,000 people just quietly dancing with their heads. It's fucking
Turn this shit off. I got to hear some more Lisa Gale. Now let this Lisa Gale thing play. It's going to get to my Cure point.
Okay.
Very slowly.
Well, there's a lot of people talking, Lou. I'm trying to stay on point.
No, I'm saying Lisa Gale takes a long time to unwind this motherfucker.
Oh, yeah. Go back. It was Memorial Day.
Why do we got to go back?
Because I got to hear that opening line.
Because we got to know that William Rivera put this into the world. Directed by
Billy Ribs?
The sound is off.
Billy Rivers?
Does he make an appearance in any of the videos? The
Billy
husband?
Rivera?
The husband?
No.
He's in a video talking with her on something. They're sitting and talking.
Like
That's
it,
fun.
like in the fucking. This is the same thing as we talked about. This.
Then he
before.
ditches her. Then he leaves her, and then she starts doing these crazy videos from her own like townhouse she lives in now. She's out of the mansion.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bruce Leroy. Remember that movie?
Oh yeah, Last Dragon.
Last Dragon.
Same thing. We talked. I think we talked. Didn't we talk about this? He put himself in the videos with the girl.
Oh no. Oh yeah. Eddie Arcadian.
Eddie Arcadian.
He's like Eddie Arcadian.
This is what this is.
Yes.
Go play it.
Hit it.
It was Memorial Day in 1983.
Shout out.
God bless our troops.
I had a dream but didn't know it was for me.
Oh God.
Things were about to change that I couldn't
inside
see.
your mom's vagina. It sounds like
here
a
it-
song, like a
My
comedy song.
little boy soon would be a memory.
Damn.
Christ.
Look at her pushing the empties away.
Call that something went wrong.
How could you make me sadder than a Cure concert?
Yeah, she'll
This
do
isn't.
it.
This is terrible.
Be strong.
Dude, do you think her husband's like, do you have to do the song about the kid?
Is it his kid?
I don't
No.
know.
I don't think so.
Oh man.
No.
Soon he'd be gone.
He's like, old lady, stop
Here's
all
listen.
Up in the skies, God to tell me why. Did my only child have to die? Let me here on this earth to cry.
Bad shit. So you can turn that off now.
Is that his real grave?
It better be.
Probably.
Oh my God. She put a real grave at the park next to a
Or
swing.
She's whoring it out
if
for
she's
the-
if she's not, some guys just standing off camera with flowers going, can I help you? That's my father's grave.
Yeah, he
I
goes,
was coming here to leave flowers for
Is there a
him.
reason you're singing to my nana?
Yeah.
I was stopping by to leave some flowers, and I noticed you were singing to my family member's grave.
It would look much finer inside your mom's vagina. Why did my child have to die? She's crazy. So when that links to the Cure, when the first encore started, he comes out, he goes, these next few are going to be a little bit tough. This next stretch here, he goes, this one's about my brother who passed away. And then I think the chorus is like, I'm so sad my brother's dead and drugs killed him.
Dan,
it's
I went
so
and
on the
got-
nose.
I had French fries already. I went and got more fries, and then I dumped. I went into the bathroom to dump.
You took a dump.
I ate an
threw up.
inordinate amount of French fries last night.
Oh,
You just kept going.
We
back.
just kept going and getting French fries.
dude, I just kept going to French fries. It was the worst thing
Did
that's ever
DeRosa
happened.
love the concert?
Of course he did.
No, he didn't.
He loved it because he was around the. He told me they VIP'd him in.
By
there
the
was
way-
somebody waiting for them. They brought him in.
Dissension in the ranks, by the way.
Yeah.
I think me and Christine have been quietly phased out of the friends group over there. We've gone away.
Really?
With that group with Ari and Sal and everybody.
Can I say
wait,
something?
was it
DeRosa.
Ari, Sal, and DeRosa?
It's all of them.
All of
No,
them
wait a
except
second.
us.
Jay,
Yeah.
you were invited. You said, no, I'm going to get my own tickets.
No, I didn't.
That's what DeRosa said. He said, you were invited, and you were like, no, I'm going to get my own
We
tickets.
did say that we had tickets
Yeah.
already.
Yeah. You said you had tickets already. You were
Well, Ari
invited.
had tickets already too, and I think they told him to
You were like
sell
this.
his tickets.
Sal
they go
called
sell
and he
your
went-
tickets and come with us to the.
Sal's like, guys, we got box seats. He's like,
If just know this. If you
We'll be there.
If you had sold your tickets and you told me last minute that you and Christine and Josh were going to be in a private booth with all them, and I was sitting,
You killed your family last
Jay would have been the funniest person on the planet.
I would have killed all of you.
Yeah,
If
that's
I was
fair.
at a Cure concert with Don and Max, without you,
Yeah.
everybody would have died.
Yeah.
Yeah. they were-
Everybody will burn. Everybody will burn.
That's pretty cool. That guy over there is starting to kill people because his friend's up in the box.
This was fucking terrible.
How did Max like it? He liked it.
Dude, Max liked it too much, though. I looked over at one point, he had his hair in front of his eyes, and he was playing the long neck bass.
Yeah, dude.
Count down backwards from 10, and I'll come on your face.
Oh, dude, I love that.
That was
you're
Ron Jeremy's thing.
You're gonna be at a city.
Thanks, Lou.
You're gonna be at a city council meeting trying to get Cure banned from schools because Max is a little sad kid now.
So
He's like, I don't want to go to the park.
I mean, the only part I did like it because we as me, Don, and Max, when they started the hits, we were all kind of dancing together.
Okay.
We had a good time. I looked down at Jay.
27 songs in.
Crazy.
Yeah. We were older human beings.
That's
but
crazy.
I looked down at Jay and Christine. We were all kind of having a good time at the end for around 14 minutes.
Well, I also have the set list up. You know my game. So I am trudging. I'm like, no. There's so many more. And then I know the last two. He's right. The most exciting part, they start doing Just Like Heaven.
Yeah.
Song 28. And song 29 was Boys Don't Cry, which I don't even like Boys Don't Cry.
Text message. I'll read a little. Can I just read a little about
Yeah, let it go. Go off, King.
All right. It takes. Oh, here we go. Okay, here we goes. I want to kill myself. There goes screen. You're at the. This is Christine. You're at the right show then.
Funny.
And then he's singing. This is at the beginning. The first guy goes. Is that Dave Smith singing? It is. All right, ready? What is he saying? It takes more than a fucking someone. Ahoo, ahoo, ahoo. I wrote kill me. Then all right, 3 seats in front of us. Come down. What's happening? Did they give up? No. Then the people in front or whatever. Then it goes like this. Set 2 encores. I wrote no, exclamation point, exclamation point, exclamation point. Then he said halfway through, and Jay writes ha ha, which I didn't think was funny. I wrote, are you leaving? And then he wrote just to the bathroom. And then it just went down.
Did
from
you
there.
guys have any? Did either one of you think you were going to escape before the end?
No.
I asked every 8 minutes, do you want to go to Max?
No.
Every 8 minutes I went, you want to go?
Did you? Was Max the swing vote? Like if you would have got Max, Don would have followed.
I can't leave without Max. Max is
Well, yeah.
He enjoyed it so much. I think it's the first time he got high because whoever was around us was smoking some joints.
Really?
Yeah,
We
he-
were rows below you.
He got.
I was ripping butts. And I was hoping they kicked me out. Although I found a pretty new fun way to smoke and not get caught.
What's that?
This didn't work. After a while, it fills.
Just
so
let
it's
it
not
out
good.
in sad size.
No. Got myself a White Claw.
Okay.
Light the cigarette. Put the cigarette down the White Claw and just keep like you're sucking a straw. But eventually the can does fill with smoke, and you go, and then the entire area smelled like stale cigarette. So you know what? It wasn't a great idea, but for the first few pulls, though, I felt like I was really pulling something. And then I swear, by the end of the concert, I was smoking like.
But you're next to Josh, who's tugging on a vape pen, and the cloud of smoke around him is
Plumes.
like the weather changed.
And he's just going, man, I didn't know they were going to do this one. I haven't heard this one,
And he
and
goes-
I didn't like it, but this is
He always
great."
goes. He goes, sorry.
It's. I was looking down at him, and it's like people vanished. Everybody around him just vanished.
Jesus.
Every tug of his.
Do you
vape
think
pen.
there's someone that was sitting in the vicinity of you guys that was telling a Josh story today? That they're like, yeah, this guy was fucking vaping and dancing, and we're just trying to be sad.
I'm gonna win them over because I'm good looking, I'm cute, I'm funny, I'm talented.
It's true. All those things are true.
Those things. I'll say this though, for the sake of all of us, it is true. I was in a skybox once for. It would have been great for the Cure because we could have like eaten and done stuff. No,
Fell asleep.
bullshitted and like done. It would have been great in that regard. But I'm telling you,
Had energy to stay through the rest of the show.
Oh,
a
man, you
concert-
could have got out and stretched your legs.
for a concert thing, we were in much better seats than a box.
I gotta say, not for this shitty produced show.
No, because there's no screen, there's no
was
nothing.
Crazy, there's no stage
You
show.
could see that. You could see the stage fine. It was good
Sure.
view of the stage,
Maybe
but
you can't see them, and they have like everywhere you can look, and there'll be big monitors where you can watch it. They had two literally like 100-inch
He doesn't want to be seen.
plasmas.
Rage Against the Machine had an awesome stage show.
Unreal.
And he had a broken foot, and it was still like
he sat on a box the entire show on Rage Against the Machine and
murdered.
huge energy show.
Yeah.
Murdered.
Screen show. I mean, high production screen shows of all kinds of crazy shit.
And it's
loud
crazy that the
sound.
Cure doesn't. You would think the Cure would have like super sad videos to go with the super sad songs.
Max didn't go to school today.
He was too bummed.
Yeah, he was bummed out. He was too sad.
He goes, "It's Wednesday. I'm at home."
What's the point in learning about what the sadness and the torture that this country's built upon?
He's like, I don't think you understand. I don't want to really go to school today. He's got
Dad, I'm a
Manchester-
cis white male.
Yeah.
I need to check myself.
I've caused too much problems in the world. Let me stay at home.
Christy, now I'm going to give you.
I'm excited for this.
I think one of the biggest laughs of your week here, buddy, because this one.
I'm very excited.
This is going to make everyone happy. Christine, bring up the video I showed you. So, I looked this up too to see that. Hang on, stop it for a second.
This is nuts.
This is great. This is so crazy.
This is crazy.
So, actually, you can play because it's long. But he's just playing.
I just want to say this guy represents everybody at that concert.
He does. So he's the piano player. They said the Cure. There's only one member of the band who's been in the band for 30 years.
And that's Robert.
Two members. It's him and somebody else besides Robert Smith. Everybody else is a hired gun for sure.
Sure.
And this guy's the piano player most of it.
Everybody else has committed suicide
This is
in the band.
Boys Don't Cry. You're probably not wrong about that. I just go to show him wailing and just go back to the energy. I just want to show the difference in energy. How uninterested the tambourine. He's playing tambourine, the piano player now. And we'll put this out. I'll post this.
He's just smacking it just completely with zero.
At the Bonfire SXM. Now, Christine, hang on a second. How much time's left in this? Gang, 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 gang. Oh, yeah, you let it play. This tickled me so much.
Say it. Boys do cry.
Boys cry when they're forced to watch 3 hours of The Cure. 3+ hours.
Look, shake it out. Watch this. Drop.
Flick,
Earplugs out.
flick them.
Bye.
Damn.
He is off
Clocking
gone.
out. Dude, that's clocking out of an Applebee's.
Did you see him drop the thing? He just goes.
Joe, go back to the drop.
Go back to the drop. Is the most. When I saw that, I was like, "Oh, dude! I finally pulled out my phone for the right moment."
Yeah, dude.
And
No,
play
wait,
the
a little
thing. Go
before.
back.
Yeah, there it is.
Dun,
Bum,
dun,
bum, bum, bum.
Fuck this place.
I mean, he's on Madison Square Garden stage. That's how much he hated that 30 songs.
Yeah.
Look, Blech.
Dude, the one-handed drop. He's like, "Get the fuck out of here, you sad
He
puss."
just lets it go. He just goes.
He goes, "You guys can catch me over at O'Malley's. I'm gonna be getting fucked up."
He played one song on the fucking piano.
And then the rest
Yuck.
of the time,
And he had to sit in the back in the dark and listen to this dribble for 3 hours.
It's drivel.
Man.
Everybody in the
I hope he was
concert.
playing like Candy Crush or something.
Everybody in the
They go,
concert did
"Hey
the same
guys, you're
thing."
up." He goes, "Oh shit! Oh fuck! I gotta play piano on this."
Dude, everybody did the same thing. As soon as they vroom, we went, fuck this. Out.
How good did that feel driving home? You're like, "Oh, get this off."
Oh, when we finally got it, we had to walk down. It was like the Empire State Building stairs. And we went down some staircase. It was like a 20-minute exercise fitness routine.
I'll tell you this: when we got outside after the show, and you just hit the air of outside, it was like that was a great moment. I was like, "Yes,
Yeah.
it's done."
It was. I was so happy.
He no longer has us.
And then I got into yellow cab that the guy drove directly twice into the traffic of the tunnel.
That's
it was
sick.
like he was chasing the tunnel traffic. It was insane. There was no reason to do it at all.
Dawn parked right near the garden. I was so because I said, "Why don't you park over near the bonfire? We'll go up." She goes, she called me last minute. I think I'm going to park near the garden because after this, we might want to just get in the car and just go right home. I kissed her so I was like, "I love you, I love you so much."
Good move. I'm so sad now.
If I had to walk through all that eyeliner and black clothing for any more time, I would have killed myself.
God, it really was a sad sacks of shit in there.
What did
Drea Di Matteo was 3 rows in front of us, though.
Who's that?
The girl that got killed in Soprano. Chris's girlfriend got killed in Sopranos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What the guy in front of you though is, I mean, he's the ultimate fan. I think there's a couple different. There's the fan who, my age, maybe older. Dude, we got to go see The Cure, and they get the wig, and dude, we'll wear wigs. We'll bring the wives.
Wig. There's definitely guys wearing Robert Smith wigs.
Yeah, and the wives are like,
but they were like, yeah, look, dude, I'm wearing the thing.
Oh,
now,
okay.
yeah, they're those.
And their
guys
wives
now.
are like, you guys are idiots. Why are you wearing that? Well, because it's fucking The Cure.
But then there was guys who had Robert Smith hair.
Yeah.
And the same makeup, crazy eye makeup.
Dude, that guy, those guys have been waiting for that concert. That's been on the calendar for a lot of those dudes.
Yeah, the guy
Getting
was
ready
in front,
to tease their hair.
The guy in front of him came. He combed his hair with hay. It was disgusting. He hasn't washed his head in around 7 years.
Do you know Josh Adam Myers has such a bad luck thing? His eye line, when everybody was sitting for the most part, one guy didn't sit, and it was directly Josh's eye line, and it was a scraggly white dude, older, bald on top pretty much, and his side hair was very long and in dreads.
Damn.
Now, if you recall, last time when we went to go see Korn all together, if you recall, a white guy with dreads ruined Josh's night there too. Because
down the aisle.
The guy was like, that's when Josh had finally go. Josh had to keep going like, do you mind, man? Because the guy was just like corning out and slapping Josh with dreadlocks over and over again. Josh was like, come on, man. There's so much empty seats down there. So the guy just kept getting closer and whipping him with fucking dreadlocks. Dreadlock white guys.
The Cure should be seen in an 80-seater.
They should be
80 seats. The Pussycat Lounge is where The Cure should play.
I mean,
play the Garden and cut 12 songs off your set list.
Yeah, I would say more than that.
12, yes.
I think this is their third night in a row playing MSG.
Yeah.
Tonight is.
They said
tonight's the second night of 3.
They said they could have sold out 2 more shows if they put together. Yeah, they could have sold out 2 more shows.
What if they just
they're already sold, so I feel comfortable saying it's not good.
It's not good.
Do you think there's anyone listening right now that has to go and they're like, fuck, just spent 25 minutes, 30 minutes just ripping that show apart, and they're like, I gotta go tomorrow.
John Cougar Mellencamp was a little underwhelming when I went.
What about what? Okay, guys.
Lights, leaps and bounds more entertaining of a fun show than The Cure.
Jay, Dan,
even Christine was having more fun at John Cougar Mellencamp. Yes,
Jay, Dan Soder, friend.
Dan, your thoughts?
Quick question: what was worse, The Cure last night or Phil Collins?
Phil Collins. Because they played maybe 3 songs I know, and the songs I didn't know is like the worst era of Genesis. It's like they didn't do any. They did all Peter Gabriel Genesis with Phil Collins singing, with the exception of like 3 songs.
That's weird as
so
shit.
Shitty.
What's the worst? Is that the worst show you've seen?
Bar none.
Really?
Bar. Let me tell you something. I have my plantar fasciitis acted up.
Oh no!
Because you had to stand.
Yeah.
I was walking around so much.
I went in the bathroom at one point and just took a whack at spending some time trying to get an ingrown hair.
I went in the bathroom
on my leg.
I played Sudoku and Tetris twice.
Yeah. I was like, I gotta go to the bathroom and see if I can get something out of this thing. It's feeling a little tender down there.
Dawn thought I was smoking weed with Jay. Because every time I saw him leave, I was like, I'll be right back. She's like, are you doing
I'd
what
get
are you
him.
doing? Yeah.
I'd get it, Bobby. I go,
you go, Bobby. And then just in the background on stage is him going,
every time you listened, I would listen to see what song he was on. Because, you know.
It all sounded the same?
The same horseshit.
3 nights, sold out.
By the way,
MSG.
By the second 2 times that I went out just to go do something out in the concourse, Christine followed also. I didn't go, hey, you want to go do something? She was just like, just behind us. She's like, I'm out here too. She didn't love it.
Dawn loves the Cure. Probably, one of her favorite bands. That's why when you said you're going to the Cure, I'd be like, oh, let me get him for Dawn. And Max would love him too, because and I didn't want to go, and then you forced me to go. You bullied me to go. And
bully's the wrong word.
Well,
convinced.
You're bigger than me, and you made me do it. And
sounds like you bowed down.
Look, sure, am I bigger, stronger, and faster? Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Fine, but that's not the point.
Well, it was also before the new teeth. Scarier.
Ooh. Well, don't worry. Dan almost took care of those for me.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. You guys had a nice weekend together, didn't you?
That was scary.
So many smooches and hugs.
I was watching all your little fucking happy little cheating videos.
Oh, my God.
Why did my child have to die?
Give me a little more of that song, Christine. Let me hear the second verse.
I hate it.
Give me the second verse of the song.
Torturous.
I did. Oh, no. When you come back from break, we'll roll on
Jacob, hi,
no,
Jacob.
what about?
We haven't said hi to Jacob.
Oh, we haven't said hi to Jacob. We also haven't said happy birthday to DJ Lou. It's his birthday.
Happy birthday, DJ
buddy.
Lou.
Yes. Hi, Jacob.
Come on,
birthday, boy.
DJ Lou turning 37.
Thank you.
Dude, spread your ass.
Am I finally up, Lou? You've had me down for 40 fucking minutes.
Oh,
damn,
my
Jacob
God.
and Todd coming in hot.
Jesus.
I love when you're hot in Florida, dude.
Jacob,
hot in Florida.
What's your point, Jacob?
Is this
That's his birthday present to himself.
Is this a solvable problem?
Well, I was playing the Cure music, and we
I know. I'm saying we have a lot of stuff. You're going to be playing stuff all the time. That's the nature of the show. Is there a way to not have Jacob on the same track as that?
Yes, but then I give him to Christine, and then when she's searching for stuff, and I have Jacob's pod up, I might hear her searching for stuff. So her shit's gonna get.
There's
on the
no
air.
other choice than that, though. It's one of
me
those
or
two.
Christine, yeah.
Why is Jacob waving a gun in the video?
Because he's had it.
All right, Jacob. What do you want to say? Here's your platform.
Nothing. You missed some zingers by me. Whatever.
Shit.
It's the public's loss. Hi, Dan.
Hi, Jacob. How are you?
Jacob, you're going to have to start coming into the studio, I guess.
We got to get an update with Jacob because those people have like 3 hours of air left in that submarine.
Oh, yeah. Jacob.
Dude,
Now 12 hours? A little less now, I guess.
Yeah, Jacob, are you all hands on deck? Are you like watching every development of this? Because this is I never thought of a more Jacob story than this.
I've been keeping the tabs. Didn't I call this? I've been calling this for years. Crazy to do what they're doing. Having
Jacob, can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
When they have the next sub that's going to go down and see the Titanic and the wreckage of this sub, are you going to go do that?
Yeah.
Are you going to go on that little adventure?
I mean,
Jacob's trying to save money so he can also jerk off while he does it.
They just keep going down. There's just wreckages of subs.
Oh, look at this. It's a 6-stacker.
Jacob, there's a rumor that they're in the Titanic, that they were in the wreckage, caught in the wreckage. Do you think that's true?
I doubt it. I think they lost communication about
Jacob,
an hour and a half in, so that's like well above they were.
Now, do you think when they die, they're going to find that
free fall.
heaven like Kate Winslet, where
Like
it's going to be
Rose?
Leo waiting on top of grand stairs?
I mean, that's how I want to be greeted in heaven.
hey Jacob, there's
Goddamn
a
right.
rumor that a megalodon actually bit into the sub. Is that? Did you hear that?
Jacob, follow-up question, Dan Soder, are you pumped for the Meg 2?
Jacob,
No.
Jacob, not Dan. Follow up to the follow up. Are you pumped? Are you pumped if they do survive? And are you pumped for the movie that's going to follow this, starring The Rock?
There's going to be a movie.
Yeah, you're
over
right.
this.
How about 47 meters down, too? Even more meters downy.
I hate that they use meters.
Damn, dude. How much? I mean, it's crazy.
Even
that we have
more
it's
downy.
crazy that there's a running clock on like how
Yeah,
long
they have
these
about
people have.
less than 20 hours of air left.
But no,
I was listening to a DJ on Sirius today on one of the music stations when I was driving, and she was like, a lot of people are making jokes, which, by the way, I'm all, make jokes about whatever you want. I don't give a shit. But she did go, she's surprised how freely people are making jokes about this. And it's like, they're going to die. They go, is it not being taken, like, people not feel bad because it's like a billionaire? It's like his son's also on there. You know what I mean? It's like, these are people.
he's a billionaire too, though.
Yeah, the kid that they were making fun of.
Oh,
was
then it's fine. You're right. Let's laugh at it.
The stepson.
Why did Titanic search party have to die?
The stepson of one of the guys was at a Blink-182 concert and posted about it. I saw him catching
right.
shit for that.
What happened? Who?
He said my dad would have wanted me to to feel good at this moment.
Yeah, and he went to a Blink-182 show.
Of course you do.
Girl, it's a rock show! And meanwhile, his dad's like, we gotta get out of here somehow. We're gonna fucking die.
I saw a story that one of the other guy's sons, like while this is happening, like try to hook up with an OnlyFans model. I saw a story. We had it on Skanks today. We didn't get to the story, but it was like one of the people's like son tried to shoot a shot with an OnlyFans like girl while the family's missing underwater.
That's fucking wild.
If your stepdad's a billionaire and he's in a sub and he's about to die and your mom's about to get a lot of money.
He goes, hey, Mom, I thought about you. Wait, hold on real quick. Where are you? And I'm so sorry. I cannot sleep. I cannot dream tonight.
Oh, Jacob, you're back out.
Oh, sorry.
Damn, the control.
Your point, Jacob? Sorry.
Oh, wow.
How these
I
people
was going
doing?
to say they played basically a double album for an encore.
Damn, yeah, that's a double album. That's 16 songs.
It's insane.
16 songs.
Jacob,
fucking nuts.
Yeah.
It's 15.
Jacob,
6 and 9.
Jacob, not
Oh,
Dan.
I thought 7
Not Dan.
and
I got another question for you because you're the expert on this. They're gonna die. They're gonna die of from the cold before they die of oxygen, right? Because it's freezing down there.
It's cold, but they can survive till tomorrow. But it's going to be the oxygen. Even if they get to them, it's not like people think they're just going to put a rope around it and drag it up. There's not a lot of
things that can get down there and get to them.
Yeah, and the pressure down at where they are too might crush any. There's very few things that can get to it and then hook it up and bring it up. So it's a logistical nightmare if they do find it.
Did you guys ever think of the possibility of a underwater civilization that takes them in and heals them, and that's where they are right now?
That was
Like Atlantis?
that was Ralph. Ralph Sutton. He was one of the first people I saw where after I heard that lady say it on the radio. Like people were making a lot of jokes, but Ralph put that. He goes, "Do you guys think we're watching in real time the origin story of Aquaman?" And you're like, "What?" I think they're gonna die, Ralph.
Yeah, Ralph, they're gonna die of oxygen.
You got to make a better joke than that
Yeah.
if you're gonna die.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Stepson shoots his shot with OnlyFans model as rescuers scramble to locate missing sub. Let me read it. Go up. This is great. Oh, dude, he just reaches out. Hang on. Things are starting to look very grim for the 5 people trapped inside. I really read that with too much happiness. Things are starting to look pretty grim for the 5 people trapped inside the submersible. Meant to explore the Titanic, but that's not stopping the stepson of one of the missing men from shooting his shot with an OnlyFans model. Damn. It's his stepdad. Hamish Harding is a British billionaire among the passengers inside Ocean Gate's Titan, the submersible that lost communication 2 hours into its dive Sunday. Harding's stepson, Brian Zazes, has been very...
You got nailed it. You nailed it.
He's all consonants.
You fucking nailed it.
S-Z-A-S-Z. Zazzes.
That's one of the songs they sang last night at the
Fuck, that concert sucked shit.
Sucked. I want my life back. I want my son back.
Do you know what really hit me yesterday? Because we landed Monday. We had no show. We had no show here Monday, but I landed and did have to get my shit together relatively fast and go do Legion of Skanks. Came home yesterday. We have to do two bonfires yesterday, and I feel like I had to do something before that. Maybe not. Maybe that was the first thing. But came to do 2 bonfires and then this concert. Today I woke up at a dentist appointment. I did Legion of Skanks already. I'm doing this. I'm doing SDR. So then I got to pack to go back in on that tour.
Jesus.
And I really, when we got in the cab yesterday, I fought. This is good. You'll appreciate this, Christine. I fought almost starting a fight with Christine just to get out the anger that I've wasted my entire night. But I didn't. And then Christine goes, we really got to make sure you keep your Tuesdays off during this tour. I'm like, yeah, that was a lot.
I have to go tonight.
We got back. It was 12:45.
I got back at 1:30, starving by the way. And then I woke up this morning and everybody was like, fuck you, we're not going to school. Dawn didn't wake up. The dog was like, fuck off.
Wait, really? Everyone was just in a cloud of malaise?
Everybody was just...
A general malaise?
Yeah, I have to go tonight. I have to do this. Then I have to go tonight and get... I got to get... I'm getting in at the Italian American Club.
What?
I have to go get... Initiated at the Italian. What are you laughing at?
I remember.
What?
Wait, Bobby
That's
told me
what
this
Matt-
before the show. I asked him if they get initiated. Do they slap them with spaghetti noodles like when Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu people get slapped with the belts?
I have to go tonight. And I'm getting initiated into the Italian American Club.
Robert Kelly's going to be a made man.
What's that face, Jay?
You're
I'm
not really
a man.
You're not really Italian.
I'm half Italian.
But
Sicilian.
why did you upped it on the Italian?
I'm half Italian.
Dude,
Not a
can you take Jay and I to have little espressos?
You can come to the Italian as my guest.
Can I play some bocce ball?
24 hours a day. You can come play a little bocce. You
Some
can smoke
bocce
a
ball?
cigar.
I want to play some bocce ball.
You can have a little alozel. You can have a little como si chiama.
I don't even think that's real.
It's real. Como si chiama.
Como se llama is how's your head, I think. What is your name?
A little,
Bobby,
Hey, Jay.
please say that at your fucking little...
Jay, don't be a stunaz,
All
okay?
right,
Yo, Bobby's going to walk in tonight and go, oh, shit.
Ah, damn it. Oh, no. And then it's you banging a payphone
What?
in Queens?
No!
Turns out they got Bobby. He had messed with a made man.
You don't do that.
Robert Smith was made, and he was in the Cure. And Bobby had said some bad stuff about him.
Tonight's a big night, baby.
Damn, dude.
8:15. I'm going to be at the Italian American Club.
At 8:16.
I can never be made because of my Judaism, you see. But we were all kind of getting made that day because they were taking Bobby,
Hey,
you know?
Jay, tuck in your cross of David there, whatever the fuck that is.
Bobby knew he was going to be made, and he was happy about it.
Oh, shit, dude. Oh, shit, dude.
But it turns out that the mob had heard him talk about Robert Smith.
I got to they having a meatball competition in a couple
Shut
weeks.
the fuck
I
up.
swear to God, they have a meatball competition. And I'm going to enter.
They're
Don's
gonna make
meatballs.
Bobby do like the new guy stuff. He goes, "Go slice the garlic with a razor blade."
Maybe you heard.
I need you to go find me some fresh tomatoes and put down a bet on the Mets.
Hey,
all
maybe
right?
you heard it.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't do that no more. Okay?
Dane. Hey, Dane, I don't know if you heard this no more. I don't toolgasm no more.
Yeah, I don't talk as you guys do the bird thing. I don't do that bus shit no more.
Hey, Stu Nod. Hey, Stu Nod. No one buys crushed tomatoes in this place.
Hey, you two don't understand. I don't make forced videos. I'm influencer by myself now.
You ruined all my fun.
Yeah, that's right.
You ruined all my fun.
Marcus Silva.
Shout out Marcus Silva.
You go and then you break a rule.
Get out of my face right now, man. I'm serious. I'll fucking knock you out.
Give him the one.
The rule. Hang on.
This is terrible.
It's the funniest.
Fucking thing I'm doing, you have to somehow get in and break a rule. Somebody was saying something.
Oh man, these are some good drops, dude.
We have to talk about because you guys are on Tourgasm right now.
Basically.
Oh, for sure.
You guys are Tourgasm
I'm Jay
too.
Davis.
You're Jay Davis.
I'm Gary Goldman.
You're Gary, and you're
Jay Davis.
You're Bob.
No, you're not.
I'm Jay Davis.
No, I'm Bobby. You're
kept
Gary.
me and Dan, I think, brought this up the other day because we were talking about how Jacob's watching Tourgasm. Again, the concept of, and none of you guys stepped in
The BTK
to even just
killer
say the
bit.
fact of that. Because the joke was, he'd say, people say I'm so nice all the time. This is Jay Davis's joke in Tourgasm. That's like the through line of the show.
Is that they're all
Is
Bobby, Gary, and Dane are all helping
They're
Jay
going to
with
get this joke.
bit.
You're so good at context.
You know what?
I started that. No, I started that.
Jay.
Bonfire context.
Jay, calm down.
A little bonfire context.
A little
Sometimes Jay gets upset if you steal credit.
Can I say something,
and that's
Jacob?
exactly what's happening right
Jacob,
now.
I know you're a furious man right now, but I started giving the context.
You did.
You did.
That was great context.
It
Yeah,
was-
no, I give you full credit.
It's great.
I'm just saying that he summarized it.
He did a good job summarizing.
I did fucking. I love you. Got fired up about it. I context that.
He goes, Dan, you're so good at that. He goes, what the fuck? I started
Hey,
doing
first of all,
it.
Jim actually told them we don't know how to do this. He's actually
Can I
bad
ask-
at it.
Can I ask Christine to kill the screen share? She had me looking at the saddest picture of Robert Smith for 40 minutes. On top of my mic being down, I was ready to blow my brains out.
Dude, they took away your ability to speak and showed you a sad old British man.
Oh, it was so depressing.
We should see Jacob hang himself with the blind rope.
But no, that great context.
What were you saying about it? Go ahead. What were you saying?
Well, hang on. First, I just want to say that Marcus Silva said he loves The Cure. Saw them in San Diego a few weeks ago. Had to leave an hour, and it just went on and on. Enough already.
It's terrible.
That's exactly
they are
right.
fucking jerking each other off on that one.
Yeah,
There's
that's a lot.
there's no band's got 30 good songs. They don't have 15.
No.
Yeah. Terrible.
It was
Terrible
so bad.
concert. Terrible.
Very,
and,
very.
So,
and
but-
no production.
And what was the
something.
point I was saying? Where was I?
You were talking about Tourgasm, about the joke, and
Oh,
we never
yeah.
stepped in. I got you.
The fact that not even on,
Context.
thank you.
You're good.
Even on
Not Dan.
no one corrected on the most basic level the flaw of the wording of the joke from no one ever said anything about this when he goes, I'm so nice that if I was the BTK killer, they would call me the TLC killer. And
Which
it's like,
immediately-
no, they wouldn't because you'd be the BTK killer.
Yeah.
Like,
Can I say something right now in defense of moi?
yeah, you didn't give a shit.
No, number one,
I couldn't give two
number
fucks.
one, they cut out a lot of stuff that I did say. Number two, I made him cry.
Okay, fair
Okay,
enough.
I don't
Let's
know
not
what you
forget.
want from me.
Let's not
I
forget.
did what I was supposed to do.
Let's not forget, I made him cry.
I made him cry.
Yeah.
He didn't even cry when Dane yelled at him for breaking rules.
Yeah.
is a fierce competitor.
Oh, I know.
Do you have the apology part where Dane and he goes, I got to apologize to Jay. I said a lot of mean things to him. If someone said
Personally, if
those
somebody
things,
was saying some of the things that I was saying to Jay, I probably would have been like, you know what? Whether I fucked up or not, dude, shut the fuck up or I'm going to come over and knock you out.
he goes, Jay really sat there and took it like a bitch, and I'm sorry for treating him like a bitch that he is.
Meanwhile, Dane, I know this for a fact, has not been in a fight in his life.
Ever.
Like to knock somebody out is not an easy task. By the way, you can say it.
Yeah.
But to hit,
Did he have security or something? 'Cause I have a feeling the way he was famous, I had a feeling like boyfriends are going to get pissed because I mean women are.
I mean parents.
I mean,
I'm sorry. I'm kidding. That's a legend.
but you know what I'm saying though, like
Yeah, he had to have a good security team.
Thank you, Jacob.
Oh, no, I'm loving it.
where boyfriends were like, yo, fuck this guy, I'm sick of my chick, like, you know, she's sending pictures of her tits blindly to his MySpace every day.
Yeah, dude. You gotta say, Torgasm when it was colleges. You know what I mean? It wasn't. The next phase of his life was arenas, which was stupid.
He went colleges to arenas.
I was I played the Garden with him in the round. Like I was there last night. Way more entertaining show, by the way. I mean, people left happy. But no, we did colleges. So there was girls, but they were all, college chicks and stuff like that. And there was no really banging on the bus because we did the show, 4-hour meet and greet, and then we left. But we got to take a break. We have to go. We got to pay the bills here on Sirius XM 103, Faction Talk,
and then
the Bonfire.
Come back with the song about Robert Smith's brother.
Yeah. Dan Soda's here. Dan, we got Dan Soda. He'll be in New York Comedy Club in Stamford. Great club, by the way. You're going to love it.
Excited.
July 7th and 8th. You got to go check him out. Beautiful, brand new club. And he's one of the funniest guys walking. After that, he'll be in Tampa. What is that?
Dania Beach.
Dania Beach. Where is that?
Dania Beach. It's Fort Lauderdale. It's the old... It's instead of being in the Seminole Hard Rock now, it's like
San Diego, Irvine, California for tickets and all of the tour dates to see this funny young man. DanSoda.com. One of my favorite people in the world, and that's coming from not Dan. And we got Big J Oakerson. Big J, he's on the Fully Loaded tour. He's doing Tourgasm 2 all summer long. July 10th through the 12th. Legion of Skanks will be on tour in New Hampshire, Boston, Connecticut. For tickets and all other tour dates, visit bigjcomedy.com. And you just go to robertkellylive.com. I'm going to be doing my summertime, fun time tour all over New Hampshire, Rochester, Rutherford, New Jersey, and Las Vegas. So go to robertkellylive.com for my tickets. We'll be right back.
Also, listen to all of, or follow all of us on social media. And subscribe to all of our YouTube channels. We don't push that shit enough.
Yes.
Subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Yes, please. Yeah. Fucking please.
Yeah, and leave some nice comments.
Leave some nice comments. And listen to our podcast. Yeah. Listen to the Bonfire podcast as well.
This is the Bonfire. We'll be right back after this.
This is Giannis Pappas, and you're listening to The Bonfire with Big J. Oakerson and Robert Kelly on Faction Talk 103.
About this on Wednesday's show.
I got to get a sip of water here.
But Soda this weekend they talked him into the cold dip at the stadium we were at.
They did?
Yeah.
Wow.
And when he went down underneath fast. Now Bert went in first, Tammy Pescatelli, and then Tiffany Haddish all went in.
Tammy went in?
Yeah. And then Dan, when it was his turn to go in after that, he went down underneath, like Bert told him to, and when he came up, it said he swallowed a lot of that water. It weirded him out for the rest of the day.
That's nasty.
That's disgusting.
Why? Because
What
for
is
their
a
naked,
cold dip?
huh?
What is the cold dip?
Cold dip
The
is
ice bath. Ice bath. is
Ice
this one.
bath. Yeah,
The plunge, right?
like-
The cold water plunge.
Yeah.
37 degrees or something like that.
It's crazy.
So good
Bucket
for you,
filled with
though.
ice. You guys did 3 minutes?
Soda did 3. I didn't do
I
it this
thought you
time.
did.
I did 3 minutes when I did.
I
it,
only
yeah.
did 20 seconds. I did 10 seconds, 20 seconds, 30 seconds,
Really?
and then 30 seconds. Dude, it was so cold. And I was
It's
coming
brutal.
from I was
I'm not
coming
good
from
at it,
heat.
But doesn't it feel good after when you're done?
Well, I'll say
Yes.
the first time I did it, I did those 3 minutes, and it was an exhilarating day all around. But even people who did it last year, who were doing it for the first time, again, the DJ Carter Cruz is on the tour. She did it again. Tammy. They both came out and were like, they did not enjoy the rest of the day. It was actually like a hard time getting like comfortable again and warm. Yeah, they didn't like it this time.
I've had both where it's the best day of my life, and then another day where I'm like, I can't not be cold. Like,
Yeah.
I need soup all day. It's
How often
weird.
do you do it?
Whenever I'm at a nice hotel, I just get a bunch of ice and I dump it in the. Like, I was
Oh,
just
you
in
make it?
Vegas. Yeah, I don't have one. But I was just at Brad Garrett's club, and they give you like a really nice
Tub. Yeah.
And there's like an ice machine down the hall. And I did it all week, and it was ridiculous. It was so good.
How long would you stay in for?
Like 2 minutes. I can't do any more. Or I'll get up and
I
then
did
go
30
back.
seconds and I had to get out. And I don't know. This one was brutal cold.
It makes your feet hurt.
I'm going to buy one.
Like while you're in it, like
Uh-huh.
everything hurts. But like,
yeah, my feet hurt. And the guy, when he came in, he's rubbing my feet. I forgot about
With
this
a
part.
towel.
I forgot about this part.
that was a crazy.
Hang on.
You just realized that you opened a door you weren't going to open, and you had to take log of what you were. Oh, here you are.
You have to open
Go
it
ahead, Bobby.
now.
He's showing the father and son.
Yeah,
The guy
so
with
go
the
ahead.
same gray beard I have.
So you were sucking off your son.
I was Dude, don't say that. Come on.
Not Max.
He's
this
too young.
boy man. Living the fantasy, bro.
My road son.
Don't say that. The one you call your boy. You guys travel as daddy and boy, the comedy duo.
Ew.
Well,
Not
he
your
was-
actual son. That would be incest.
he
This
was-
is gay cest.
He was. I told him my feet hurt because when Jacob, stop.
Go on, your feet hurt.
He told me. I told him my feet hurt when I got into the ice bath. My feet were really hurting.
Yes.
And he did not say that. He said it's the circulation. So
You must get the blood flowing.
So when he brought me back into the sauna, this is terrible. I'm out. I can't.
No, it's too
on.
late, dude.
When he brought me back into the sauna, when we went back, there's no way to say this doesn't.
He had you sit on his lap.
That we weren't on a date. When we went back into the sauna together,
You guys were slowly. As these guys did, you slowly reach over and undo each other's towels a little bit? And just-
I had shorts on.
you feel the
You've
hangout?
had so many gay experiences.
I had short. You get it right. I'm not gonna fight that one. I had shorts on, so I had swim trunks on. But he said that your feet hurt because of the circulation.
Yeah.
That's why you have to, when you went into the sauna, he's like, the heat on the bottom of your feet, when you're heating that up and going back and forth, gets that circulation going in your sciatica and all that, and it will heal that. It will make that feel better. And by the third time in the cold plunge, the pain in my feet went away.
Isn't it? Do you guys have really bad foot pain? I have the worst.
I've had plantar fasciitis, which sucks.
I got it right now, dude. It's the
but
worst.
they will
It's
do.
the worst.
You have to go get Rolfed.
What's that?
That's when a guy from a Russian steam bath
No,
forces you down.
This is feeling better without all the gay stuff Bobby throws in. Bring up a Rolfing thing. Rolfing is massage, but it's almost like I was describing with my ex-mother-in-law, where they go to like the what do you call that? Not the connective tissue, but like the
ligaments.
They just
Tendons?
No, they
Tendons.
break up the fascia. in the
Oh,
thing.
do you have
But,
flat
like,
feet?
Maybe I don't know, but I know that plantar fasciitis, when I've had it, it sucks.
Do you use those things? I use those. They like tight. I'm wearing them now. If you want to see my foot,
Yeah.
they help a lot.
What is that?
What does it do?
It's like squeezes this part of your foot,
Oh yeah.
and it's got copper in it, and it really helps.
Yeah?
I feel like I'm doing a commercial. Yeah.
I mean, it's weird.
It's okay. Bobby's a spokesman for Pillow Cube.
It's
I'm not.
have
Bobby's
your
a pitch
Russian
man.
lover put some on.
Me and Max.
Oh, I don't want you to lose your pitch, Bobby. I don't want you to lose your gig. Hey, Pillow Cube. Bobby didn't do anything gay in that club at all.
Hi.
Hey guys, Bobby wasn't involved in daddy-son fantasy blowjobs inside of a sauna.
I'm gonna buy you. I'm gonna buy you the Edge therapy.
What's that?
That's a portable.
So they whack you off till you're just about to come and send you on your way.
Do you have a balcony?
No.
Oh, okay. You can't get it. It's a portable ice bath. It's like you blow it up, but
yeah.
it's really strong. Really.
Yes, but it's also like those are the ones that are like cylinders, though, right? You have to really dunk in.
No, they have an XL one for guys like us. You can get in it, and it has a filter. He has a.
You did say us, which was cool.
I threw us
nice.
in. I threw.
But you're in the little one now, and you feel good about it.
We're men, but it has a filter, but it's a hot tub and a cold bath. You can switch it up, and it shoots ice water in and then filters it back out, so it's always clean. Has a lid on it. A little expensive, but you can take it wherever you go. Like if you want to wait for this, like a couple weeks, till you guys go away to the
deflate it.
You can take it with you and then jump in it. I'm getting into this because I have the sauna in my room, my bedroom. I bought a personal sauna.
No, he's the Russian guy.
I brought him home. It's a one-person sauna.
Max, move over. Sergey's staying over tonight.
Hey! Oh my God!
I already saw him. Hi.
Thank God.
2 times 1 week.
Dude, look at this, huh? This is a takeover. We got
doing?
old school Bonfire takeover. We're back.
Merkface Andy and Daniel Soder.
We're back. Remember us from 2015? We weren't allowed to cuss, so
Hey.
fuck, shit, piss.
How's drinking that ice bath water? You still feeling all right?
I literally thought I was going to die. I was coughing for a day, being like, I think it's in my lungs.
You had Tammy Pescatelli Botox in your lungs?
I had Bert plug. He plugged a grape soda by pulling it out of in between his legs.
Yeah.
I drank that water. And you know what? After I got that check, it was yummy, yummy, yummy. After Bert gave me that check, I was like, I'll drink more of your bath water, sir.
What else, Mr. Bird?
What else, Mr. Bird? Can I take my shirt off like you? I started taking my shirt off.
Did you take your shirt off?
No, hell no.
Yeah,
never.
you did. On
Did you go in the tub with
No,
the
in the
shirt
ice
off?
bath.
Oh,
you
in
did.
the ice bath I did. But if you watch the cliff,
They film you from behind.
I take off the shirt, the cliff. Before they can start filming, I take off my shirt and jump into the ice bath.
Really?
Yeah, yeah.
There was 0 chance.
You didn't want your torso being seen?
No, you're not seeing my toddler torso. Big belly, no muscles.
I feel bad we intruded on Carmen.
No, that we were just talking about you.
We're
This is
talking-
fine. We've been
I'm
talking
so
about
glad-
his experiences.
No.
with a
I'm so
Russian
glad you
man.
guys showed up. Dan, how have you been, dude?
Dan?
No.
We did this yesterday. We already did that yesterday. We caught up yesterday.
Yeah, we caught up yesterday.
No.
We caught up on the live show.
No.
Bobby, what's up
yesterday.
with you and Russian bands?
Yes, because Bobby,
Are you into him now?
not only is he into him,
first of all,
he's into guys taking care of him there, if you know what I mean.
No. Don't listen to
You
this.
like being tossed around.
No,
you
that's
little
not
bitch.
true. Oh, this
you love
is-
it. You love it.
No. Get my winks ready, Lou.
It's way dirtier than drinking water.
Yeah, dude, it's just massage is all.
Oh yeah, dude.
First of all, listen, this isn't. First of all, you are not ganging up on me. Old Bonfire
Yeah,
is
dude.
not lighting new
brought-
Bonfire on fire.
Andy and I rode in to set you up.
This is not happening.
Listen,
I'm getting.
Do you know how uninteresting it's been all these years of Dan not having gay sex at a
Yeah,
Russian
dude, I'm
bathhouse?
sorry that I like straight one-on-one hetero
Well,
sex.
hey, when you put it that way,
Dan's only in the
let's-
chicks, and that is boring.
Oh, let me guess. You
Jay.
like peanut butter and jelly too? What a boring hack I am.
Jay, when you put it that way, let's talk.
Damn. Do you love just a big Russian guy
Shut your face. Don't
just
do it.
touching you?
No, because
Japanese Russian.
Don't do the accent. I will kill you if you do the impression.
What is a Japanese Russian?
No, it's one of the husky Russians.
Oh, really? One of
those
the
mountain people.
Siberians.
Yeah,
the Eastern plains.
Inuit.
Now you have
they
to
live
do
in
the
a,
accent.
they live in a yurt.
Your man, I can feel, had much more body a year ago.
That's what the show's convincing.
Let me give you the scenario so you can do it right, Dan. I'll give you the full scenario because I've been over here banging out Russian accent, doing my goddamn best.
I love it.
Oh, my six fat.
Oh, his Top Gun shirt.
Six Fast. Fuck, that's an awesome
That's
shirt.
his call
dude.
sign.
I fucking love that.
We all have call signs.
What? You guys got call
Yeah,
signs?
We got
my
call
new-
signs.
Yeah,
Jacob's Fitbit. How great is that one?
Yeah,
He hates it, but
Yeah.
it's the best.
What's
We got-
yours?
6 and 8.
I'm 6 and 8. 8 and 6. Yeah, 6 and 8.
I
My
thought it was
teeth.
something
My new
different.
teeth.
He's 6 and 8 because he's got
Guess
6.
what mine is?
What's yours?
Merc face.
Yeah.
Yeah, Murphy.
Christine's
Really?
chortle.
Yep.
I like that. Chortle's
What's
good.
Lou's?
Shantix.
Chantix.
Chantix is great.
And
We
Black
give
Lou.
Carmen one.
Black Lou is blue.
Blue.
Love
Good.
blue.
Black Lou.
Dude.
It's spelled that
You
way.
guys gave each other call signs.
What about Dan? Vanilla? Maybe vanilla?
Well, Bobby had to come in and really like stake his claim to this place. So he gave us all call signs and made shirts for
Listen,
us.
dude.
I like that.
Listen, dude, I don't do voices that well, but I'm learning.
Dude, can I tell you something that you've already just swamped me on?
Yeah.
Those headphones are
Yeah,
sick.
dude.
Dude, I came in. I had to do a couple. I had to peacock a little different way.
Those are
Damn,
fucking
dude.
Eddie Van Halen
you guys
guitar.
you guys have such second wife energy where you're all hotter and you guys fuck more.
Well, we're actually walking together now, working out.
We were high school sweethearts, Carmen, so all we did was just fuck missionary and then talk about people we knew that died.
Yeah.
What would
Now it's
Carmen's
two men
call sign
hanging
be?
out talking gay bathhouse experiences.
It's not gay.
That never gets old. It's so interesting.
It's
Wait, have you ever been to a Russian bathhouse?
A Turkish bathhouse.
Yeah, were they like
They were very they ripped it all off. I went with on a military tour. Vecchione was almost in there. It was me and my
in
friend
Turkey?
Kyle in Turkey.
Gee, oh.
Yeah.
Vecchione
Not
was
like
with
the East
you.
Village.
Vecchione changed his time, his appointment time, or he would have been in there with
He'd have
us.
seen you naked.
He would have seen us naked. It was
Were you
giant.
naked? You were naked
Oh,
in-
totally.
Wow.
They rip it all off.
and they really do. They take the clothes off you because
I mean,
I think there'd be a point where I'm like
In New York City,
They rip
have
the
the
towel
co-ed
off.
day, and I was in their co-ed day, and they brought this beautiful blonde in, and the Russians guys were hitting with the leaves.
Yeah.
And they hit her. They were hitting her so hard, her bikini top came off, and then she was just topless.
What kind of sexy mistake is that?
I don't know, but let me
Did
tell
she
you
go
something.
like, "Oh, sorry, my big beautiful boobs just popped out
It
of my
was
bikini"?
so
If you tried to
hot.
force naked on me in a bathhouse, I'd look like Carrie in the beginning of Carrie.
Yeah.
I'd be covering my tits and dick and crying while they throw
Violence would
tampons
happen.
at me.
I would be.
I would get violent.
I would be full on grocery store temper tantrum out of a 3-year-old.
Yeah.
They'd be dragging me down as I held my pants on. No way, dude.
I'd probably slip too and make an ass out of myself.
when you got buck naked, were you like?
First of all, Dan, I was not buck. I had swimming trunks on. He had a towel with nothing on underneath.
Wait, the
we
guy
have some
working
video.
you?
We have
He
some
worked
video
there.
from it.
We
Actually.
Oh,
do
yeah,
not-
it's
we
really
do not
good.
have.
What?
This is wait. Stop.
It's so good.
Wait,
There it is.
They're showing the video of the old silver fox going down on the
Oh
twink.
my god!
This is not.
Oh my god!
This is not real.
For a second, I thought that was me.
Yeah, Jay.
I go, did I get sucked off by an older
Bobby
man?
and Dan. Bobby and Dan go to war.
Yeah, I don't like watching it. It's terrible. Now
Also,
Oh, that's the worst part when
I
he
know it's
rubs
not.
his stomach.
I know
like
it's not
that.
me.
I know.
'Cause if any old man touched my torso, I would fucking knee him in the head.
dude, the other video they were
Not
sucking
Bobby.
his.
Bobby goes from room to room to bath with him. You grab him around the waist.
He did. He just
Turn it off.
He told me. He told me. He just was like,
Get out to
telling me
hold my
how to
hand.
do the bath. I was doing it wrong. I was in the sauna just sitting. He was like, no, you have to come. And he,
Yeah, kiss me. We're supposed to kiss
nah,
each
that's
other.
not it.
Get
That's
blood
not,
going.
No, we didn't
Let
kiss.
me grab
Andy, it
Turkish.
makes it easier to watch if you hold
Will
my
you quit
hand.
holding my hand, Jay?
Hold my hand makes it easier to watch.
Andy, have you ever
God,
had,
you guys
Andy, have you ever
would.
had skin on skin while you watch two men blow each other?
Don't-
Jay, Jay's hands
Press my flesh.
Jay's hands are so subtly soft.
Oh, it looks like Ryan.
Jay's hands are so tender.
Oh,
Looks
my
like
God.
Ryan Hamilton and Colin. This is freaking me out.
He goes, Bobby's like, I don't know. You're about to make me blow in this sauna.
I didn't blow Daniel.
I was doing
Gay
call and
sex
getting
really
blown.
brings
Oh, sorry.
everybody
I
together.
did suck.
It
I
really
did suck
does.
Colin off in Iraq.
Happy Pride, everybody. Gay sex really brought this room together.
Look how happy you are now that you've done that.
Done what? Done
Dan,
what?
Dan, I'm going to tell you.
Ever since you got ravaged by that Russian
You
man.
got naked in
I'm
front
going
of
to tell you why
everybody.
he
In Turkey.
definitely had gay sex this weekend was because he came in. This is the pre-record,
yeah,
Terminator
yeah.
timeline.
Yeah, Terminator timeline. This is on
and,
Thursday.
and Dan, oh Jesus!
Wow.
Bobby
well,
came
now that
in.
we're both together.
Dan, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
Oh my God.
I'm sorry he did that to
Hold
you.
my hand, Andy.
Now go back to this.
Put the gay porn back on. Put it on.
I'm like George C. Scott in hardcore. Turn it off.
Yes.
Turn it off.
So he can't.
Carmen, you only looked away once.
This is terrible.
Carmen put her glasses on for it.
Yeah, Carmen was like, "Excuse me."
Carmen's taking. Do you have to? You have to do that both at the same time.
This is the best promotion for my comedy taping that I've been to.
Which is happening
Tuesday night.
Tuesday night.
The 10th.
It's Monday.
June
26th.
Tuesday night we'll all be happy.
Jesus Christ.
Monday.
That was crazy wrong.
Oh, you know what? I'm reading the
June
other
10th
thing.
is over.
Yeah.
Been over.
That was the day you met that guy.
What is that other thing you do?
That was you and Sergey's fucking anniversary.
Never forget that date ever.
No, that's your other thing.
6'10" for 6 fat.
Dan Soder, of course, you can catch him out and about, not doing radio. AndyFiore.com. Andy Fiore on all social media. And Carmen, again, taping her special this coming Monday, June 26th at 8 and 10 p.m. at the Comedy Cellar in New York City. For tickets, go to CarmenLynch.com. She's absolutely hilarious.
Go.
Follow her on
Awesome.
Instagram and TikTok at Carmen Comedian. And also the Human Centipede with Carmen Lynch and John Reynolds is every Tuesday at 10 a.m. and 6 p.m. Eastern on She's So Funny. Or you can listen when you want on the SiriusXM app. Search She's So Funny, the Human Centipede. Carmen, good luck and thank you.
Thank you,
so much
guys.
for
Make
being
sure you
here.
check out Big J Comedy, his new special, Dog Bellies on
out
YouTube.
there and Killbox with Bobby.
Yeah, and I'll
gonna
be
be on-
touring all summer.
He'll be on Fully
What?
I just got to do it, dude. I'm in the room. I'm in the room, baby.
What is it?
He's trying to give.
BigJComedy.com, fully loaded.
Yeah.
An incredible
Look what he's
tour.
doing.
Robert Kelly Live.
RobertKellyLive.com. RobertKellyLive.com.
Hey.
DanSoder.com.
Yeah, DanSoder.com.
hang on,
Stanford,
Jacob.
Connecticut. I'll be at New York
Guys,
Comedy
no
Club.
kidding. Dan's back, everybody. Enjoy the rest of the week.
What's up? Jacob, your
In
thoughts?
its entirety. You
What?
can listen to Dog Belly in its entirety tonight on Raw Dog at 10 p.m. Eastern.
Jacob was here the whole time?
Jacob's
in Florida.
Right here. He's in Florida.
Cheers here the whole time. He was whacking off camera to all
Yeah.
that gay porn we were playing. We talked a little Daytime Evil today, too.
Oh, my God. Evil.
And then Bobby went on to say nothing sucks more than doing comedy while the sun's still out, which I'm going to have to do a lot this summer.
I did it a lot this weekend.
Wow.
Dan, thank you so much. Andy, thank you so
Love you
much.
guys.
Carmen,
We love you guys.
congratulations. Good
Thank
luck.
you, guys.
Make sure you
See you
go
later,
check
Carmen.
it out.
Thank you.
And we'll catch you guys next week right here on The Bonfire.